Hey, beautiful Sagittarius, welcome back to the channel. Thank you, Sag, for joining me here. Now, I'm going to the fortune coin, Sagittarius. I want to see what arcana are around you at the current moment. Sagittarius, beautiful Sagittarian energy, Spirit. Okay, hang on. Hang on one sec. Sorry about that, Sagittarius. You didn't need to see me reach down and pick this up. It was the Hangman in reverse. So there's been some sort of enlightenment here. Or you're no longer stuck. Okay, let's see, Sagittarius. Okay, so we have the world. It's like you could be, oh geez, the star and the world. The Hangman in reverse. Okay, you freed yourself from something. You're healing. You could have healed from a past cycle, or you're on a new cycle. This is enlightenment as well. Awakening. Yeah. After some sort of ending, there is a new cycle beginning here. A healing cycle, a cycle of enlightenment. Or you have freed yourself. Ooh, well, there's some kind of mystery here. What's going on? Karma. Ooh. Okay, well, this is the Magician. Maybe someone didn't realize your power. Or maybe you didn't realize your own power. Sag, it's like this is karma. Comes around, goes around. Now it is the Magician. But this could be alchemy as well. So look, Sag, you don't get the star without the tower. So you're on some kind of healing cycle. Maybe you've ended a cycle with someone. Maybe something come to a dead end. This is enlightenment. Like the world is a great coin to pull. That's a great major arcana for you. So is the star. But there is some kind of mystery here. Now, I want to see if let me get one more to see if it will clarify this mystery. What's this mystery coin about, Spirit? A clue, a hint. What is this mystery all about? Maybe you are a mystery. Ooh, strength. Mysterious strength. Maybe you're uncovering your strength. Maybe you are uncovering your... Hang on, that one just flew out. It's like it wanted to come. Empress. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Karma. And I said karma. So maybe you're healing from some karmic cycle. Maybe you are mysteriously... Maybe your strength was a mystery. Maybe you've got powerful healing here, Sag. Powerful healing. Maybe your power was a mystery. Okay? I say clarify the mystery that's here, and strength came out. So maybe you freed yourself from a karmic cycle. You might be more powerful than you realized. Okay, let's go. Sagittarius. Oh, jeez. Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. I said holy amethyst, divine alchemy. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Move beyond your current challenges and focus in on what you desire. This could be your destiny. Open communication here. Focused intention. Sag, you've got the arrows and the quills here. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, and expect the best possible outcome. I think there's divine alchemy going on here. I think you're in communication with your spirit team. I think that you're more powerful than what you realize or what other people realized. I told you there's this awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. There is some love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Maybe someone was in it. It's telling you, Sag, to set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. Now, Sag, obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Either someone wants to get a weight off their chest with you, or you need to get a weight off your chest with someone. Let's see what's going on here. Sagittarius. Trust your instincts, okay? Now, this could have to do with family. This is strength, confidence, balance. This is growing toward a victory, a transformation. This is keeping the peace here. Maybe you've had to set up boundaries. Someone is consumed with fear here about communicating. Someone has a fear of communicating. So this could be family. Maybe someone needs to reveal something. And in order to rebirth something. Yeah, there is some sort of secret here. Have the courage and the determination and the wisdom to keep joy. Just be patient. Kindness, caring, and creating. Someone was wearing a disguise. So the secret was that someone was wearing a disguise. They're wearing a false mask. And maybe they need to get something off their chest. I don't know. It's like you're stepping up to the next level. You've been very patient. Now, just hang on. Sagittarius. The unseen. Although you may not see it now, there's something better. This is Gaia. It's like you're regrouping from something that you didn't see. Hang on. Sagittarius. This is you setting your sights high. Something you didn't see. Okay, this is peace, this is patience, this is joy, happiness. Ooh. Fear. I don't know. Some kind of dark attachment. Negative. Like, Sag, you're being very positive here. Some kind of karmic cycle. So, this is about learning. When you stop learning, you stop growing. There's some kind of divine alchemy going on here. Now look. Okay. So maybe someone was in the energy of I'm right. And maybe you were being very patient with someone. Maybe someone was unwilling to learn. The Magician. This could be a spiritual battle. I'm just saying. Maybe someone's... Geez, Sagittarius, if I didn't know any better, this was a spiritual battle. A battle between good and evil. Like, you're so positive. You're so... Or maybe there's some unseen force. I mean, this is love and peace. It's like open communication. Someone mocking you? Open communication. Oh, wow. Sag, you're building on a solid foundation. It's like you've been very patient, Sag, and your patience is paying off here. It's leading you to some sort of victory. Look. Some kind of divine alchemy going on here, Sagittarius. Maybe someone's maybe you're doing some kind of spiritual alchemy here, Sag. Someone was in the energy of power. Someone was in the energy of the need to be right. And maybe they're regretting that they didn't just keep the peace, or this person was like, I'm right, I'm right, I'm right. Slow and steady wins the race here. I don't know. Whoa. Lord have mercy. Someone is angry or holding a grudge, and they may regret it. Like, I don't know what this is, but I think someone I don't know if this is dysfunction. Or someone acting very destructive. Foolish. This could even be someone in your family who's been very destructive, very, very destructive. They were in the need to be right. It's like they had to be right. They had to be right. Okay, well, someone's very arrogant and selfish, thinking only of themselves. Okay, so Sag, you've had to be very patient here. Maybe you are a healer. Maybe this was spiritual warfare. I don't know. It's almost like people talking behind your back. Okay, people were talking behind your back. Now, this could be your own family. This could be a dysfunctional family. And it's like, I think people, you could be mirroring Sag, like your friends, your family members, your lovers. Don't be shocked. Don't be surprised when people turn against you. I think this was a spiritual battle. It's not you who they hate. It's not you who they it's bringing out the worst in people. Sag, you could be a walking mirror. It's like you're bringing out the worst in people. The worst in their friendships, the worst in your family members, the worst in your lovers. It's because you are reflecting something that they don't want to see about themselves. This is the unseen, the unawakened. Like, you may have been the family scapegoat. You may have felt like you didn't fit in anywhere, or you felt like a stranger in your own family. because you're mirroring something. It's not you that they hate, it's what's within you, your light. Now, you could be the healer of your family, okay? Okay. Well, it may have hurt you really bad. Like, even friends, lovers, family members may have turned their back on you, gossiped about you, hurt you really deep. Lord, it isn't you, Sag. It's what's with you. It's what's within you. I think you're a walking mirror. That's what I think, Sagittarius. I think you are a walking mirror. You are really irritating people's demons. It's like they may have gossiped about you, backstabbed you, turned their back on you. Lord. I think you're a walking mirror. It's because you have a greater destiny. You may have felt like you were isolated and alone. Even with your family, like friends, family members, lovers. You could have felt like you were isolated and alone. You could have felt like a stranger in your own home. It's like people turning against you here and turning their back on you, but it isn't because of anything you've done that's bad here, Sag. You may have, maybe people found you strange, you know. Well, that's because you're not like them, Sag. You're the one that could have been chosen. You could be a chosen one. And that goes with the territory. I think you are a chosen one. It's like feeling like a stranger, a lot of time in isolation. It's like people turning their backs on you and gossiping behind your back, being jealous and envious of you. It's like you're mirroring, you're a walking mirror. But in this, it's because you are gaining some sort of victory. That's what I'm saying. You're a mirror. You're a mirror. It's like people were doing this to you to keep you from awakening. People were trying to keep you from awakening. People were trying, because if you awoken, like at some time you may have made mistakes, you know what I mean? But they want to hold you to your past, and they want to hold you to the mistakes you've made because they don't want you elevating over them. It's like they were trying to keep you tied down so that maybe you were afraid to speak out or afraid to speak your piece. You're a human mirror. They don't like looking in the mirror. People don't like looking in the mirror, Sagittarius. You are reflecting in them things that they don't see at one time. Of course, you were unawakened, but you're wide awake now. You're spiritually woke. You're spiritually awake. You know the tricks of the enemy. You you know, you've surpassed these people spiritually for sure. It's like you are spiritually on your highest purpose here. And I think all this was to keep you from ascending to your higher purpose. So, like, you know, the enemy uses people you love, people you're close to. And even that's maybe some of your family members, you know? So it's like a whole distraction going on here. Like a, don't let it suck you back in, Sagittarius. It's nothing you're doing wrong. It's nothing that you're doing wrong. It's like people reminding you of your past mistakes, people reminding you, you know, and not letting the past go to keep you down, to keep you down. It's a distraction because that means that, like, if you ascend, you're going up the next level, then they gotta look at their own reality. All these things were a distraction, but you're busy growing and you're busy learning. But they don't want to give you credit for the changes you've made in your life, the success, the healing you've done in your life, because they haven't done it. It's like keeping you bound, you know? Not letting you forget your past, not letting you forget the mistakes you've made, not letting you move forward and giving you credit for the growth that you've done. Why? Well, we all make mistakes. But, like, if they can keep reminding you of your mistakes, then they feel superior to you. You don't think you're better than other people, but when you have a spiritual purpose here, they get irritated. Sag, you're irritating people. It's because you're a mirror. And the only way to get past this is to forgive. Okay, forgive. That doesn't mean you gotta let them back in your life. That doesn't mean that you have to welcome them back in. But in order to heal, you need to forgive. This is for self. Because then you're free. You've transformed. It's a tough cycle you've been through. Heavy judgment, heavy criticism. And then it's like people don't like you now because it's almost like you've ascended beyond their wildest dreams, and they cannot give you credit for a damn thing. Because you're making people look bad. They can't give you credit for how far you've grown. Because they haven't. Sag, do not take it personally. Do not think for one single moment that it was something that was your fault or something that you did. Everyone makes mistakes. But to make them hold you to that for the rest of your life, I mean, let's face it, they don't even put the worst characters in jail. The worst of the worst are forgiven and released. You know what I mean? These people don't want you released. They want to keep you there and keep you there. Hold you to your past mistakes. Hold you accountable when you've already been accountable. You don't need to validate or prove yourself to anyone. You don't need their validation. You don't need their validation. And you certainly don't have to prove yourself to anyone. It's because you had a divine calling. That's it. And I'm pretty sure you were a chosen one, Sag. I'm pretty sure you were a chosen one. Like, we're meant to keep growing. We are meant to. These people have stayed stagnant. You've outgrown these people. You have ascended to the next level. You've outgrown people, Sag. They stop growing. They're not learning, they're not growing, but you are. Everyone makes mistakes, Sagittarius, but why do they want to hold your feet to the fire all the time? Like, get over yourselves. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. You don't need to validate and prove yourself to anyone. Maybe there was a time where you were unseen, where you tried to get their validation, or maybe there was a time where you needed their affection, their love, their approval, but you don't now. You don't need to validate yourself to anyone or prove yourself to anyone. They want to hold you to your past, but you've surpassed these people. You've surpassed them. They stopped growing. And maybe you actually tried to motivate them to grow. You're on the right path, Sagittarius. And you've learned from your mistakes. Like, who on this earth hasn't made mistakes? But in your case, they want to keep reminding you of your mistakes, reminding you of what's wrong with you, what used to be wrong with you. Man, these people is stuck in the past. You could have reminded them about their past mistakes, but you were patient. You could have brought that up to them, everything that they did wrong, but you didn't. You stayed silent. They're trying to rub salt in the wounds, remind you that you are lesser than they are. No. You've become the teacher. You've gone from the student to the teacher. Okay? So, Lord have mercy. You're on the right path. Keep it moving forward. You're not lost. Sometimes the right path is not always the easiest. You're going up a level. So maybe you've surpassed other people around you and they think, oh yeah, you're so good, Sagittarius. This is like, yeah, I remember when Sag was like 3. I remember when Sag was like 7. You know what I mean? I remember when Sag mates really effed up their life, blah, 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 blah. Get a grip on reality. Who doesn't make mistakes? Your path was not an easy one, but it is the correct one. See, it was all good when you were unseen and you didn't know any better and you were younger and more immature. Yes, you've made mistakes, but you've grown from those mistakes. And don't you dare let people hold you back. Don't you dare let people think that you got to prove yourself to anyone. It's because of the things that they have said that they have to prove that they were right about you. So yeah, they want to lower you below them so that they can turn around and say, see, I was right. See, I was right. Well, those aren't friends, and those are not good lovers, and they're not even good family members. In fact, they might be very dysfunctional. They stay stagnant. Sat in their ways, staying stagnant. So at least your path, yeah, it's been hard, but look how much learning you've been doing. Like, holy God, you've gone from student to teacher here. Sag, you don't need to prove yourself to anyone, and you don't need their validation. Because quite honestly, I doubt they're ever going to give it to you. If they haven't given it to you by now, they're not going to give it to you. And it's not because they hate you. It's not because it's a spiritual warfare, man. It's spiritual warfare. Dang, Sag. But you have a higher calling than they do. Your calling is higher. So, you don't got to prove yourself to anybody, Sagittarius. And you honestly don't need their validation. Okay? You don't. You don't need their validation. And you don't need their antics. Realize it's spiritual warfare. Put a name on it. That's what it is. Take care.